Our friends from NACFE are on the scene, and I love having these guys on because I love the fact that they're actually on the ground, embedded in the action. And we're going to talk to our friend Chris here in a second about this as well. But Dave, would you care to do the honors?
Dean Bushey is about to join us. Dean is the hydrogen guy. He's the director of programs. He's the lead on hydrogen fuel cells fleets for Run On Less at NACFE, the North American Council on Freight Efficiency. Hey, Dean, good morning.
Good morning.
Great to have you with us. 13 fleets are ready to go for the September actual run, and you're hooked up with Penske and of course Pilot, the two trucks that will represent the hydrogen fuel cell section, I guess you might say.
Yeah, super excited about that. Both Pilot and Penske have been very great to work with, as has Hyundai, which provides the truck.
Mm-hmm.
So let's kind of talk really quickly, then kind of dig in for a second about what you learned, what you've seen, what your expectations are as we kind of head towards that September date.
Yeah, great. So obviously with the messy middle, we're talking about all the alternative fuels, which includes some of the renewable diesel, renewable natural gas, battery electric, and then my piece, which is the hydrogen, which is kind of a far rock. We understand it's a very, very, very small part of the market right now. And there's lots of things that need to go right for hydrogen to expand. But what we've learned is, especially with Hyundai, this truck is out there, it's commercial, and it's working. And the truck drivers love it, and it's delivering hydrogen. Mind you, on a very small piece, though.
Unpack that small piece. Kind of, like I said, I think our listeners love it when you guys go into the absolute details. Talk about what it's like to be, because you guys are embedded. I mean, like I said, the last conversation we had was the same sort of way. You got a chance to see up close and personal how this stuff works and how it reacts. You say they love it. You say that, even though it's a small piece, can you kind of talk about what you saw?
Sure. Well, so with Pilot, they've got 5 to 6 trucks that are operating in California. As your previous speaker, that's where the drive to go with sustainability and alternative fuels is right now. So they're driving in Southern California, a little bit in the Bay Area too, with 5 trucks delivering hydrogen, which is interesting. They've got a hydrogen truck delivering hydrogen to different customers in the California area. And the driver we spoke to, he's got 40 years of experience. He initially wasn't interested in moving to a hydrogen truck. It's a new fuel. He didn't learn it, but he eventually said yes, and now he is the lead trainer for Pilot. He goes, Dean, it's really quiet. It's easy on your joints. It's a brand new truck. It's a cab over design, so it's kind of different. He can see very much in front of him. It's got great pickup. It's got a fantastic turn radius. So, I mean, if you look beyond the fuel type, the truck itself is brand new and it offers a lot for him as a driver. And then it's super easy to fuel. You plug it in, plug the air in, you plug the hydrogen in, and you just monitor. It's about 25 minutes to refuel it. So from his perspective, and he's a single driver, they don't even slip seat it. So he loves the operational part of being a hydrogen truck driver for Pilot.
That Hyundai cab over is beautiful, and the sleeper looks like a 2-room apartment.
Yeah, it's interesting. And then when they opened it up with the electronic coming up, and they showed us the interior where there's really 2 different electric motors in there, and they've got the fuel cell, and it's just a beautiful design.
And I don't mean monetary. I'm going to use ROI here, but the environmental return on investment. From the layman's point of view, it seems like when it's all cleared and you see what's coming out of that tailpipe, that is the winner. That's the best return on investment environmentally. On the other hand, and there is another hand, we have hydrogen itself, which has an array of, it almost looks like a Crayola box of, the colors of hydrogen that are coming out there. Is the sourcing, is the front end of the hydrogen train, so to speak, supply chain, let me put it that way. Is that where the problem is not at the tailpipe, the problem is at the source? Are we getting closer and closer and closer to paring down hydrogen production so that we can say clean coming out of the ground, so to speak, and then clean coming out of the tailpipe all at the same time? Is that the hope and the promise of hydrogen?
That is the hope and promise of hydrogen. Again, it's a far rock. We understand that there's lots of hurdles from the sourcing and production of hydrogen, the delivery and distribution of hydrogen, storage and burning of hydrogen. And I think you're right. I think the burning of it in the truck, that, I don't want to say it's the easy part, but it's the part that we can see right now. You know that it's just water coming out of the tailpipe. There are no emissions. But on the sourcing side, the front side, I really think the distribution side is one of the more thorny parts of it. But the distribution side, right now, it's mostly blue, which, it's methane reforming using natural gas, and then you capture the carbon and then you store the carbon. So it's a little bit cost intensive to actually produce it with natural gas, capture the carbon, and then find an area to store it. But that provides probably the most immediate promise, because you do get those sustainability goals. You do get the carbon reduction using blue. Green would be the ultimate. You use water and you use an electrolysis, and you're not using any type of fossil fuel. Mm-hmm. When you get into the grays, which is no carbon capture, or burning a coal, or burning a mix that's in the grid right now, you've lost the sustainability piece, and now you're expensive on the fuel, but you don't have the sustainability. So you're right. The colors of the rainbow for hydrogen make it very complicated.
Dean, unbelievably, we got to wrap this up. Dean Bushey, Director of Programs, who also takes the lead on hydrogen fuel cell fleets for ROL, as we like to call it. Dean, thank you so much, my friend, and it's good having you. And by the way, I'm looking forward to September. Have the best of days, okay?
Thank you very much.
You got it. NACFE.org, NACFE.org.